Hey everyone, it's Miss Sandi here. I am in the mood for some Fideo, so I ran to the grocery store and got me the ingredients I needed to make it, and I thought I'd share it with you. Fideo comes in these plastic, okay, kind of the same thing as like pasta, right? And you can see where it says Fideo right down here. It's also called vermicelli. I put about 3 cups of it. I am used to cooking for a large amount of people. I have not yet learned how to scale down, and usually my stuff doesn't turn out so good when I try to make smaller amounts because I'm so used to making the larger amounts. So let's get started on what I do. So I've already pre-cut everything. We have the garlic here that I just minced. It's probably, I don't know, a tablespoon in there, maybe a little bit more. We are a garlic family, and so we use a lot of garlic. You may like a little less or a little more, depending on your taste. Then I have the chopped onion, and again, we are an onion family. And then I have the chopped meat. Now the thing with Fideo, let's see, all the chopped meat there. And I just diced it up. The Fideo is already in the pan, so I'm gonna turn the stove on to about, I don't know, 7.5, because what we're gonna wanna do is brown the pasta there. And I put a little bit of oil in. Just kind of drizzle it around. You want to have a little bit. There we go. And I'm going to get a spatula here. And we want those noodles to get nice and brown. This is really a good cheat meal if you can use like hamburger, you can use chicken. Not that anything is very cheap anymore, but you don't have to use meat. Like you can use different types, like the hamburger and the chicken. I just was in the mood for some meat, so I will be putting some meat in there. Now that I have that there, I am going to go ahead and put my minced garlic in there so it can kind of saute with it. And we can't forget the onion. I'm just gonna let it, and it'll just saute. Actually, that's not very much onion. Huh. It'll do. I'm just gonna let this brown. It takes a while for my stove to heat up. And we don't want it to brown too fast so that it doesn't burn. We don't want it burnt. And so once I get it to where it's nice and brown, I will come back and show you what else we do next. So I don't know if you can see that. I hope so. But it's nice. It's getting nice and brown there. And I'll let it brown for just a little bit longer. And then I am going to put the meat in. In fact, I'm probably going to do that about right now. You get it nice and that toasty brown. And then I'm going to stick the meat in and let it brown just a little bit. I may have cut too much meat. We'll see. Like I said, I will eat this until it's gone, or I'll send some home with one of my kids. You can hear it sizzling. I'm trying to do this without turning my fan on, but I am going to warn you, it is very possible that my smoke detector goes off because I can't cook anything without that thing going off if I don't have the fan on. I probably could have done a little more meat, but this is good. I used to call this poor people's food, but because you can make so much with so little. Like, you don't need a lot of meat, right? And you can use, like I said, hamburger or chicken, although chicken's kind of pricey now. I don't know. What are y'all doing for groceries and the price increases? How has that affected you? Or has it affected you? And I'm just going to let it brown for a little bit. It's not going to be for too long. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Looks like a jumbled mess. And you know, I can't cook anything without making a big mess for some reason. No matter how hard I try to be nice and neat and clean, something spills or a mess is made. Oh, it's starting to smell so good, guys. Now I don't have a lid for this pan, and so I'll just be putting some foil over it to let it boil, but I'm going to let it fry like that. It's about ready. Alrighty. And I didn't cut the fat off the meat just because fat, man, that's what makes it taste good, right? Sometimes I do if I want to be healthy, but healthy isn't my priority today. So I do a can of tomato sauce. Hear that, people? I got water from my water dispenser, so it's really hot water. I use, this is the part where I have to go kind of fast, but I use comino, and I don't know, you see how much is there? I'll probably do a couple like that. So, guesstimate. And then I use this in almost all of my Mexican food. It's the chicken bouillon with the tomato, so. And I will put quite a bit. I use, you see about that. And I'll probably do another one. There we go. Don't ask me how much that is in teaspoons or anything else, because I don't know. Here we go with the salt. And I'm not going to put a whole lot of salt because that chicken bouillon, that actually has quite a bit of salt in it. So just a little to taste. And then, of course, we need our black pepper. And I am probably going to do, oh, no, maybe not. Okay, so I'm going to kind of stir it a little bit, really lightly if possible, because the more we stir it, the more those noodles are going to be like soggy. So I'm going to leave it like that. I might put just a tad more water in. And I'm going to cover it, and I'll leave it there for about, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes, and then we'll come and check it. So I will see you after that. And there is the finished product. Now some people like a little more juice in it, so you can stop it or stop cooking it when it's at the juicy level that you want. That's what it looks like. I want to put some in here. I'm sorry. There. And there it is, Fideo. Some people put a couple of potatoes in. You can do that too if you want. I'm gonna have some refried beans with it and some salsa, and I will take a picture once I get that done.